Hello, dear Sun and Rising in Taurus. Welcome to your Mercury retrograde reading. So, we have been feeling for the past few days it's pre shadow. It can be quite intense with communication and technology, and also lost items. For example, I lost my house keys, all of them, and they're still yet to be found. Well, anyways, this reading is for my dear fellow Taurus that are in a committed relationship. If you are in a committed relationship, that's clear. You are committed to a person and that person is committed to you. If you are in a situationship, I'll be doing a reading for that as well. And if you're single, I'll be doing a reading for you as well. But this is for my committed Taurus. Mercury is gonna be officially retrograde tomorrow on the 4th of August, and then in Virgo. It's very analytical. We'll be looking into the details of stuff, what is and is not working in your relationship, and you're gonna be quite perfectionist and you want to solve problems. Although Mercury is retrograde, so it appears from us, from here, from Earth, that is going backwards, and this might feel as you cannot move as quickly as you'd like. Luckily, you're a Taurus, so we also, it's part of our essence, we don't want to move that fast. And I'm just going to shuffle as I talk, and then we'll look at the cards. And then Mercury is gonna re-enter Leo on the 14th. The 14th is a very special day here in Portugal. It's maybe for not everyone, but for me and my family, it is. That's the day where we celebrate this religious holiday. Nossa Senhora da Aparecida. It's a goddess mother, like an avatar of a kind of Virgin Mary. And she's called Aparecida, the one that appears. It's also the day my oldest daughter was born. So I want to talk a little bit about this legend, about this statue. There was a statue of a black goddess that was found up in the north in the country. And this story is so much good on Our Lady of Fatima, if you know that one. And she was in the forest, and somebody gave it to the priest, and she was put on church. And then the next day she disappeared, and she appeared back in the forest, and then they put it in the church, and she disappeared. And they eventually made another statue that looked like her, because the ancient one, the black one, was lost forever. She wanted to be in the woods and not inside of a church in a closed door. It's like you cannot force someone, or even a statue, an object, to be against their own nature. So I think there's a lot of teachings in this story. Then on the 14th, as I was saying, Mercury is going to re-enter Leo, and that will give you more like an individual push for you to be more creative and solving your problems. Going to give you a little bit more energy, but it's still retrograde. So we're still moving slow, we're still taking it easy. And then on the 21st, Mercury is going to be direct in Virgo again, but then it's gonna, I didn't take my notes. Let me see if I'm not saying anything wrong. I'm not an astrologer, so bear with me. Yeah, another 21 is gonna be again in Virgo, not direct, still retrograde. Yeah, because it's gonna be only direct on September 12th. We are a little bit free of retrograde, and it's shadow, and it's post shadow. So until the 12th of September, the past, everything that was not solved is going to knock on our door. Also, I believe a lot of truth is going to come into the surface. So everything that was hidden in the shadows is going to come back. This Mercury retrograde is going to kick a lot of people's ass. Sorry for my words. Luckily, not Taurus. We're safe. We're good. We're going to be really good this Mercury retrograde. We're going to shine, 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 shine. So, my dear Taurus, you have here the Two of Cups. So you are in a committed relationship with someone that matters a lot to you, that you are very devoted, and this person also is very devoted and matters to you. So this is true love on the table. But as we know, sometimes love is not enough. Let's see what's coming up your way. So this is you, the Two of Cups. I don't know if you can see my cards. Okay. Okay, and we have a lot to talk about here. Unfinished business from the past. So something that is not quite clear, is not crystal clear. There's some conclusions that are still boiling and cooking. And because it's reversed, there might be some resistance on your part or on your partner's part. So the universe might interfere, bringing up unexpected events. I'm going to clarify these cards, Major Arcana. Unexpected events, ruptures. For some of you, this can be the ending of a relationship as well, but I'm feeling more as clearing the way to something better, something new. Let's just clarify the Judgment. So the Judgment again, I'm seeing the Tower again in this deck, different deck, and here she is with the Priest and the Nine of Swords. For some of you, there's quite some anxiety relating to some team in this relationship that needs to get out of the table, needs to be solved. You cannot stay in conflict that long. You cannot be bothered by something that long. You need to communicate. Make sure you do it verbally, face to face, because this Mercury retrograde, as any Mercury retrograde, there can be a lot of misunderstandings with texts and emails, and someone said that, heard, and then the truth gets lost in the pipeline. Okay, there's a character here that is not you, it's your partner. Especially if you're dealing someone that is Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or has a lot of fire in their map, in their astrological map, or at the present moment is behaving, especially regarding something from the past, in a way that can be very stubborn, rigid, and I am right. It is like this because I say so. This is the way I see things. I cannot see your point of view. I cannot see you. Sometimes people in conflict, they are so close to each other, they're not really seeing each other. They are looking at other people by the lens of fear, by the lens of anxiety, by the lens of their own wounds. I think this is a little bit what's happening here. Although Taurus, I think you might have a partner that can be a little bit more, it doesn't have to be controlling, but someone that is more, that imposes their point of views more than you, more authoritarian side, for example. And that can be a lesson to you, to not be, Taurus, so accommodating, so permissive. There's a lot of cards. You have the right to express your own voice as well, Taurus. I know we are diplomatic, we hate arguing, we hate conflict, but sometimes conflict is necessary to solve things out, to finally get it out of the way, so you can be happy and free. And we have the Tower again. So double Tower, so this is no joke. Expect the unexpected with the Tower, dear Taurus. I know we don't like that, but Uranus has been in Taurus, the planet of unpredictability, for quite a few years now. It's going to stay a little bit longer as well, some few years more, I think 2 or 3, not sure. And so you're probably used to it since 2017, 2018. I think that was when the year that planet entered was with, we had the pandemic as an event of that planetary transit. And the tower is showing you where you are allowing this, I'm not going to say connection because it's a committed relationship, this relationship to interfere with your, I don't see anxiety here, because with the tower I see angst, anguish. What keeps you up at night? What makes you think and overthink and second guess yourself and just not feel really, really, really good at all with this? You still appear as a king, so as I see, you are partnering with another king. This person rules fire, you rule earth. They're not exactly a match as in water and air, so you're not, it's a difficult mix, okay? It has some challenges. You might feel this person too impetuous or getting angry quite easily, and this person might take you for granted here. Nevertheless, as two kings, in what really matters, if you could be only your best self, you're in the same level. And that is good. That is very good in a relationship. But something needs to change so much. It's like you've passed opportunities you had to change whatever you needed to change in this relationship, and you kept going and going, and now the universe is gonna step up and remove anything that is coming in the way of fulfilling this relationship to its splendor and beauty. Some of you, this could really be the end of the relationship, but for now, I'm not feeling that. I'm feeling like if you don't change, for sure, it won't last longer or as long as you would like, okay? So you have, welcome any opportunity you have to change in your habits. Maybe if you live together, it's better everyone has a separate home. That's just an example. For some of you, you might live separately, and living together would be the best option. So as you see, there's no right or wrong. You just take it as it resonates for you. But this is a very structural, very, very structural change. And it's going to be sudden, because you have expired all your chances the universe gave you prior to this date to solve this. So now the universe is going to take care of it for you. Let's see what is going to show out. I'll see a lot of healing, a lot of spiritual lessons here. You are probably the greatest teachers you've ever had to each other in this relationship. Nevertheless, your partner does not deserve to be stuck in the past. Maybe he puts himself there, but he needs to come to a conclusion. And you do not deserve to live in anguish, to be afraid, to be tiptoeing, to be scared. You're a bull. You're strong. If this anguish has anything to do with security, because this is a lot of thoughts, and if there's one thing that bothers the Taurus, is when you don't feel safe. When you feel like you don't receive as much as you give. For example, if you're a cross watcher, if you love or in love with a Taurus, you're in a committed relationship with a Taurus, I'll tell you one thing. We do like touch and holding hands and eating and enjoying ourselves, all that stuff everyone knows about Taurus, but man, small acts of service, helping, not asking if you need help, because the Taurus will say, no, I can do it by myself, and they can. But just doing it. Small acts of service can go a long way with the Taurus. If you take a little bit of your time and energy and you assist the Taurus and you help them out, it doesn't have to be a big thing. But if it's selfless, if it's like there's nothing in it for you, imagine someone needs a help, I don't know, cleaning a garage, and you go and you help them because you help a Taurus doing this because with all your heart, that's what you really, there's nothing anywhere else in the world you'd rather be than helping, giving this act of service. That's what a Taurus would do for you, open-heartedly. If you can do that for your Taurus, man, you got us. You just really got us. Excuse me? Okay. Ask why does the tower has to fall? What is really crumbling in this relationship that needs to come out of the way so you can build another tower, so you can build the tower that is intact. On the tarot deck, I can show you the card. It's the 10 of Cups. Well, hopefully the 10 of Cups will appear in this reading, but if you know tarot, on the 10 of Cups we have a village on the back, and there's a tower that is intact because it was built on solid emotions. Sometimes the Taurus, if you have a partner, for example, that is more on the selfish side, like sometimes Kings of Wands can do, because they're so charismatic, but they vibe on individual energy. And the King of Pentacles, Taurus, vibes on collective energy. So quite different universe. I'm not saying it's not possible to get along, because you are here, you're in a committed relationship, there is love, and the universe is giving a helping hand. So this is important, this matters. Yeah, just lost in my thoughts again, sorry. But as I was saying, if you're having someone that is more individual by your side, you can get in a codependent relationship, Taurus, really easily. You can get dependent on helping someone to a certain extent and being accustomed not being helped back. Okay, and this creates codependence because the balance is not steady, it's uneven. So it's tiptoeing until it falls, just like the tower. Let's see what this was under this not solid foundation. Sometimes can be an illusion, can be a fear. Okay, already there are conflicts. You already thought about this. So someone being a little bit, I see you. So I see this person that you are partnering it as being sometimes very, 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 very harsh with their words and completely unfair. Sometimes the King of Swords reverse can be also not being very honest. I'm not saying this person is lying, it can also be that, but not just that. It can be also something else. It's just being harsh, being rigid, being very authoritative, manipulative sometimes. And then I see you here like a child, Taurus. And I don't like it. I don't like this. This is what's under the tower. This is why you're going to have unexpected events and abrupt endings of cycles. It doesn't have to be the relationship itself. But there's something here that really needs to be cleared. This person probably abusing their power of communication over you, and you appear here very enthusiastic, very loyal, very curious about life and love, and say, let's start again, let's do it again, let's go one more round, let's go. I believe in us. And I don't like it, Taurus. Okay? If this part of the reading is resonating for you, please work on your self-love. There are already arguings. This can either about money, about loyalty, about what is fair and what is not, and still you appear here again, being very generous, taking all the load by yourself. And this person here that's not very diplomatic, the King of Wands are not diplomatic, they are the warrior king. And you are, imagine, this king in the deck that represents your partner is the person that goes to war to win. And this is like the white dove that avoids war to save the castle, to save the harvest, to save the people. The King of Coins, King of Pentacles does not go to war at all because he doesn't want to destroy everything he already conquered. You are maintaining. We are fixed energy. We are maintaining whatever we have conquered. Whoa. Just the wind took something. Just a moment. This is really strange what just happened, because I thought the wind took a tarot card box, but I don't carry my boxes with me, so they're not here. But what the wind did, and you don't see, but I have all, not all, but some of my decks that I have here, they're with a crystal on top. I don't know how to explain, but a card from this deck that has a rock on top just flew. So I think I must read it. May you know beauty. Yeah, let me just go back a little bit to the energy of the person that you're having a relationship with. So someone that was probably brought up in conflict. Maybe the parents argued a lot. Maybe he argued a lot with the parents. Maybe he argued a lot with the previous partners. And again, the warrior, the wounded warrior, that is very different. When you have a wounded warrior, he's going to fight for his life, and his rage is going to be escalating really fast because he's fighting for his life. He doesn't want to get wounded anymore. And here it is. You probably have past life connections with this person. Probably you are replaying and reenacting an old conflict, but also this person is bringing it from its childhood. Six of Cups, the past, and from past relationships as well. You know what? Everyone has their own little bag of karma. Taurus, you carry yours. You cannot carry other people's bag of karma, because that is too heavy. That is the Ten of Wands, and you cannot do it because it's not fair and because it's not yours to carry. And by doing so, you're not allowing the other person to evolve. You're actually interfering in a negative way with this karma. Although you're doing a good thing, the result is disastrous, can be disastrous. So I'm going to read the mystery flying card. May you know beauty. And this is for you, Taurus, because I was reading your energy. May you know beauty as a bud from within. As I was saying, work on your self-love. May you celebrate the glorious wonder of your being and your truth. May you faithfully nourish and cultivate that beauty with all of the gentleness and diligence available to you. May you let that beautiful light within you radiate and blossom. May that wondrous beauty transform how you see the world and how it perceives you. It's beautiful, Taurus. Okay. Now, on the second part of the reading, we're going to go into feelings of mutual feelings, the lessons you are learning at the moment, what is coming your way, resources you have to walk on your highest path in this relationship, and we're going to go for an outcome, past life, lots of things. You can click on the link below. So I'm going back to the extended reading, something I've not been doing for years. So you can click on the link for the extended. If you're cross-watching for a Taurus and you made it till the end of this reading and to the extended reading, man, we love you. We love that kind of investment, being invested in us. And yeah, I hope I see you there. Bye.